How's it go, people? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video in Forza Horizon 5. Just a few days ago I was scrolling through Instagram mindlessly and I saw a post made by the official Forza Horizon account posting this, an upgrade guide to the 1998 TVR Saber. And so I went through their page and I also saw two other posts that they made, the Audi R8 and the Subaru 22B. So for today's video, it's pretty simple. Really, all I have to do is go into the game and buy these three cars and follow the upgrade guide that the official Forza Horizon account posted and see just how good it is in online lobbies. So yeah, if you do enjoy these kinds of videos, subscribe to the channel and also like the video. That will help me tremendously. But yeah, other than that, let's dive into today's video. The first guide that we're gonna follow from the official Forza Horizon Instagram account is the 2016 Audi R8. Let's follow the guide and yeah, let's do this. V12 swapping this thing feels like a crime, dude. It's not right. I'm not gonna put custom rims because the guide doesn't say I can put custom rims, so I'm not gonna put it. This is what we're working with: 750 horsepower, 2,600 pounds. The guide also doesn't specifically mention tuning. Actually, no, the guide doesn't mention any kind of tunings whatsoever. So because of that, I am not gonna tune this thing whatsoever. I feel like the most people playing this game aren't really knowledgeable about tuning their cars, and they just whack a bunch of upgrades in their car and go vroom vroom fast. So for this video, for all these three cars, I'm not gonna tune anything. I'm just gonna leave it like that, just the upgrades and the guide, and we'll just see what happens when we put this thing into an online lobby. Let's go. You know, sometimes you can just stop driving for a sec and just pull to the side of the road like this and just take in the view of just how nice this game looks. Sometimes, like, look at that. You know, V12 swapping this thing, it feels like a curse, because I know the car purist hates this, and I know maybe some Forza good racers will be like, that's probably a sensible thing, because I want to be competitive. You know, for me personally, as an amateur racer who isn't really that good in this game, I'd rather try to tune this. Ooh, pole position. I'd rather try to tune this thing. You know, for me personally, I'd rather put stock engine, either a turbocharger or a supercharger, and just put some power upgrades and focus on the tires and the weight reduction. But yeah, other than that, let's see what happens. Centenaro and CCX, interesting combinations of cars in this lobby. Ooh, he keeps it. Oh, we ran wide. Oh, come on, dude. That's what happens. That's what freaking happens. See ya, dude. Everybody behind me. Oh shit. Forza did say that this car is an all-rounder, so it's not the best and it's not the worst. But so far, it's alright. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. I mean, it's pretty bang average. It's an all-rounder. Obviously, better upgrades and especially tuning is gonna help a lot to fit my driving style in this game. But for the people who aren't good racers, Jesus! What was that? But like I said before, I was interrupted by a stupid traffic jam. For this car, I feel like the people who aren't as good of a player, like aren't good at racing, maybe will like this car a little bit, because it's not the hardest thing to drive. I feel like it's pretty easy to drive. It's not the most complicated thing to get used to. So I feel like that's probably the main targeted audience right there, the people who aren't as good as of a driver to drive this thing. But for an all-rounder, it's alright. We still got one more race, and let's just see what happens on this next race. Looks like we got a bigger lobby this time. This is gonna be good. 10 people this time, and of course, I'm starting last. Last race, I was starting front row, and of course, every single video that I've made, we've always started last in any of these online races. Let's just see what happens. Can we get to the top 5 in this car? We'll see. Gotta be careful on that CCX. That guy, the CCX is... Dude! God forget... Put the power down! Come on! Oh, freaking... Apparently the game registered that as riding the wand, so it puts the slowdown mechanic on me. You've gotta be joking, dude. It always happens to me on every single one of these videos that this kind of shebang happens, man. What? Like I hit the smallest of gaps. Hold on a sec. Okay, no. I'm not doing this race anymore. I'm gonna quit. But you've got to be joking, dude. What are the odds of that? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just gonna do one more race before I move on to the Subaru, because one race isn't gonna do this car justice. That second race was an absolute disaster, and I don't want to talk about it. We'll just see what happens on this one. But after this one, we'll move on to the Subaru, because I'm tired of all the stupid Forza moments. If this thing is an all-rounder, it should handle well in the wet, so let's see what happens. It's keeping up a little bit with that Viper. I think the guide from the Forza devs is, yeah, pretty valid, I guess. It's definitely something a beginner would be using, but me personally, I feel like there's a lot better choices out there that you can get and just upgrade it and not tune it, and a car would be a lot better. So I don't think the R8 is probably the best choice, but for people who aren't as good of a driver, I'd say this is probably a start. Maybe you could build a little foundation of this Audi R8 right here and maybe get smarter upgrades and know how to tune. Across the line. And we finished second. What the first? The dude left? The dude left. I think I saw a glimpse of him pausing and leaving. Why would you leave, dude? You were winning the thing. I'm not complaining. I'll take the win, but yeah, let's move on to the Subaru, because I just want to move on with the video. I don't want to drive this thing no more. Alright, here it is, Subaru 22B. On the guide, it says easy to drive, and it is a B-class road car. So, I mean, usually B-class cars either going to be the easiest car to drive or the hardest cars to drive in this game. Let's go ahead and slap all of these upgrades on. Alright, we're right on the dot of top of B class. 2,300 pounds and 330 horsepower. This is a B class car. I'm not expecting too much. I'm used to racing A class and above. I don't really race B class that often. But yeah, no tuning like I said, because the guide doesn't say anything about tuning. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing into a lobby. I'm not expecting much for B class racing in the wet. It's gotta be a leisure drive, probably not. Then again, it's Forza. Stuff happens. No guarantee it's gonna be a breeze, but we'll see what happens. Here we go, in the wet. The dev says this thing is easy to drive, so I'm expecting for me to not struggle whatsoever. Oh my gosh, I'm leading. Oh my gosh. Look at the gap behind me, dude. I came to this race not expecting much. I might struggle, might not struggle, but I might be competing for maybe a top 3. I am leading with a pretty healthy gap. Genuinely, I never expected this to be this fast, because I usually use either the Nissan Pulsar or the old Holden. I forgot the name of that car. The old Holden or the Pulsar. This thing is fast. I'm pulling away from everybody, and I have a healthy gap to the car behind. Man, I need split times right now. Split time would be really useful. It used to be in Horizon 4, now it's gone. I need split time, man. This is a racing game. You know what? I'll say this. The Forza devs weren't lying about how easy this thing is to drive, because, dude, this thing feels so easy. Even without tuning, this thing feels really nice to drive. Look at that gap. P1, baby. Let's freaking go, dude. We won! By a pretty good gap, dude. 100% if you tune this thing, it'll be better, a lot better, but then again, this thing is fast. We finished 6 seconds ahead of the car behind. Wait, what the hell was that? We still got one more race. Let's do this, and let's hope it was not a fluke. I just want to make sure that win wasn't a fluke, and this thing is actually fast, and that the guy from the official Forza account is actually freaking good. Because when I started recording this video, I never expected that something like this would be this fast. We're in the rain again. This thing excels last race. Let's see if it can excel this race again. Let's go. All-wheel drive, launch, yep. Those are the people who use rear-wheel drive. Guy went deep. Good, good. Look at how much time that I gained to the car, to the Supra right there on the turn. Look at how much time that I gained. I'm pulling away from him already. This thing is fast. You know, I might try to use this in future B-class road racing lobbies when I'm not recording. This thing is freaking fast, dude. There's no worries of me messing up at all or maybe try too much because this thing, easy to drive, it's not going to spin out. I don't need to try too hard. I can just relax, have a nice Sunday drive to P1 because this thing is so easy to drive. The guy behind me is gaining on me. He's gaining on me, but that's not going to be enough. We're going to be in P1, baby. Once again, 2 races in a row. We're going to be P1. Let's freaking go. Awesome car. What a car. Thank you, Forza devs. That's actually a really, really good guide you just gave all the players. Alright. From one great car to the other, because the final car that they posted on their official account is a TVR Saber, and we all know how stupid fast that thing is in off-road racing in this game. So let's go ahead and build ourselves our own TVR Saber from the Forza guide. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Forza absolutely cooked their build for that 22B because that thing is so nice to drive and it is surprisingly fast. They absolutely cooked on that build. We know for a fact that this Subaru right here is absolutely overpowered in S1 rally racing. One of the best cars on S1 rally. It is stupid fast there. Alright, let's go ahead and start the build. That's gotta be a typo because I can't find the Motorsport R2-5 because the only thing that I found is the R2-7, so I'm assuming that's the one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get it then, I guess. Maybe I'm blind. You guys let me know if it's in the game or not. I'm probably blind. Alright, here's what we're working with. Same power, 800 horsepower. We only reduced the weight by 40 pounds. I don't know if it's gonna be faster or not compared to what I usually run because I do have my other Subaru that has the meta tune. We'll just see what happens. Let's get this like a kick-ass paint job also. And yeah, let's go ahead and find ourselves a lobby. I'll see you in a couple moments. See, this is what I usually run. This thing. My Subaru has 750 horsepower and 1900 pounds. This is the one that the Forza devs given us. 800 horsepower and 2100 pounds. It's like a little trade-off, you know? The one that I've been using has less power, but is lighter. This one has more power, but heavier. And also the other one has a tune, and this one has no tune. So it'll be really interesting to see how this compares to what I always run. Because this is the TVR Saber and it's stupid fast on S1 Rally, I have high expectations for this thing, even if it doesn't have any tunes whatsoever. I'm expecting this to be in the top 3, and I'm hoping I can perform well in this thing and see if, even without a tune or a different style of upgrades, this thing is still good enough. So yeah, I'm the only guy with the TVR, so we'll see what happens. Here we freaking go. Super fast offline as per usual. This thing is rapid fast. Ah, I already see a problem. No gear tuning. So this thing has a pretty low top speed, 155 miles an hour. But here comes the dirt, and this is where it truly shines. Bear in mind, this thing has no tuning whatsoever. No gear tuning, no suspension tuning, no tire pressure tuning, nothing. No tuning whatsoever. And look at how far I am to the car behind and how much I'm pulling ahead of the car behind. That just tells you how good this thing is even without tuning. That just tells you why this thing is the best of its class in this discipline of racing. And here we go, got the line in P1 as expected. I'm gonna be honest. Top 3 was a little bit of a safe side, but we still finished P1, which is, yeah, it's pretty freaking fast. I mean, it's a TVR Saber Speed 12. What do you expect? This thing is one of the best cars in this discipline of racing in this class. So I'm not surprised that it absolutely havocked all these people. Let's do one more race. One more race. Why not? Because in my book, one race doesn't define a car. We need to do at least one more to truly see if the first time wasn't a fluke or not. Let's go. I won last time, so I'm expecting we win again this time. All right, here we go. Yeah, just gotta zoom past everyone. Down to turn 1, slides. That guy hit the wall. This car desperately needs gear tuning because I'm reaching max. This car is reaching max gears really fast because, oh my, jump. Like I said, this thing needs gear tuning desperately. because this thing accelerates so fast, and you need gear tuning for this thing. Second lap, what else can I say? It's the Subaru. It's gonna dominate. It's gonna win. That's all you need to know. The Lola and the Bone Shaker might give this thing a run for its money, but this is still one of the best cars in this class and in this discipline of racing. Though I do say that 360 is really impressing me with how freaking close it is to Amir. He's staying behind me pretty well, and he's pulling away from everybody too. Round the final corner, and up the line P1 again. Oh yes. 4 wins today. That's a new record in this channel. Almost a full second faster than the Ferrari 360 on the best lap time. What can I say? One of the best cars in the game. So what did we learn in today's video? The Subaru is obviously fast. We all know that. The Audi, it's got potential, but I feel like there's better options. And the devs absolutely freaking cooked the Subaru 22B. I never realized that it was that fun to drive and is that easy to drive, is that fast to drive. And so, if you want me to make a follow-up video on improving these 3 cars that the devs suggested, do let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for checking out my video today. If you like what you see, consider subscribing to the channel and also liking the video. That will help me tremendously. And also down in the comments, let me know what else you want me to do in this game, whether it be a challenge or want me to check out something else. Do let me know down in the comments down below. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for dropping by, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.